Hello everybody, it's me, it's Anthony Couch here, a guitarist on YouTube, and I am here by the DVDs. I bet you're interested in what DVDs I've got, aren't you? Shall we have a quick look? Well, it's just your basic collection. Got the greatest film ever made there, in Hellraiser, and then I've got the sequels. Obviously got Star Wars going on. Got classic, complete Steve Coogan box set. Do any of you know Steve Coogan? I'm sure you do. DVDs, but then the prized possession of my collection, Ultimate Collection, X. What does X stand for? Only one thing, Xena Warrior Princess. Anyway, now I've thoroughly thrilled you with what I like to spend my free time watching. I've got a looper pedal, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to have a listen to this first solo. And now let's have a listen to this second improvisation over the exact same chords. Now, between those two solos, I was thinking of approaching them in two very different ways, and we're going to go and have a quick look up in the studio at the ways that I was approaching them the ways I was approaching them in. Okay, so two lead guitar parts over just two chords, E minor and C major. And I was thinking along the lines of I'm in the key of E minor. But I was doing something a bit different, and I'm going to admit something to you now. For a long time, I used to think that note choice or note selection was just a way for people who were talking about music to sound a bit pretentious. And you know, I often get called pretentious on this channel. It's the one thing that people tend to call me when they want to be mean. In the comments. Pretentious? I don't know. It's not like I dwell on it. It's not like I cry myself to sleep at night thinking about, am I pretentious? But anyway, as time went on and I started to study the wonderful, rich music of jazz, I started to realise that note selection isn't just something that people use to sound fancy, or note choice. It is real, and it does affect your solo. It has an effect on the way you play, on the way you sound. So the first solo that you heard, I was outlining the chords being E minor and C major, and I was using these shapes. And the best thing about guitar is we've got a big guitar down here, and then we've got a little mini guitar up here past fret 12, and I'm sure you'll know that after fret 12 your guitar starts again at E, A, D, G, B, E. So this is just one approach that we can take as guitarists. This is a micro part of the guitar that you can think along the lines of chords, and I chose these two chords, E minor and C, because people are very familiar with them. What would happen if you did them with a bar chord up here on fret 10, fret 12? One would look like that, and the C chord would look like this. Okay, so using that as a bit of a template or a skeleton, you can make sure that the notes that you emphasise are those notes, and already that's going to have an effect on the way that you sound over the chords. So if I just press stomp on this, just on the chords, there's E minor to C. So a really good exercise to do is to just play up and down the arpeggios. like this. I'll wait for E minor to come around. You can add whatever rhythm you want. The more musical you make your practice, the better, because then it sounds like music even quicker, doesn't it? You don't have to think of it as just ba 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 ba. You can make it more musical if you want. Once you're really confident with doing that, you can then switch. You don't have to always start at the bottom of those arpeggios, so then it would sound like this. Did you hear that one? Now, don't get me wrong, I am not for any instant saying that you should only play arpeggio notes over a chord when improvising or when soloing. I'm just saying that they make a really good foundation, a really good skeleton for your solos. Let me know in those comments below if this lesson was interesting and informative to you. Let me know if it wasn't. I need feedback so I know if it's worth even doing a YouTube channel. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I've been Anthony Couch. Stick around for more free guitar stuff on this channel. Thank you.